Yeah, it's going to be so difficult. This Ezreal just going to be very slippery. Obviously, Braum, if he puts up his shield and you hit him with a charm, it's not really going to do that much. If Monkey already pops his ultimate, again, not going to do anything.
Every time we want to say nice and positive things about this team, we're almost always looking at AD carry. We're like, okay, 1xN, my darling, baby boy, don't let's get you a better team. We gonna get you out of this one. This is very fake.
Well up, but Karis throwing more rocks at him. He's getting quite low.
Throw another rock.
Slow to the play. The stun is there. Karis trying to make the play.
Oh my God!
Nice flash there, and he finds the solo kill. But Saytab will trade it out.
Okay, first, that's kind of bad for Xiaowang Ren, but, you know, this does set up Saytab for success. He had to use his summoner spells. Karis just TP'd back into this lane.
Maybe he'll walk over toward that mid lane and clear out that other pink. We already see Karis moving around. Saytab gonna burn his ultimate here. We're gonna find Karis there, getting right on top of him. Nice melee range charm.
Nice.
As they are really going after Karis, and they're able to take him out. Xiaowang Ren will fall to Monkey, but it is a second kill for Saytab.
I love that, though. That's really good. And Feather taking a hell of a lot of damage here. Again, starting, you can already see that game plan that we talked about for WE, focusing so heavily around the mid lane.
Good stuff so far. Let's see if they're able to continue it. We really like to see Pantheon keep this sort of pressure up, and sure, while he's 0-2, he does have 2 assists to his ledger, so he is still doing positive things for his team. It just means that it is going to be up to Saytab, as we have said. See if they're actually able to do much. We are going to see Pantheon will come down onto the top side. Feather 1xN, make the play onto Cube. Will be a feats of warfare going over to ThunderTalk, and the pings going down in the Grubs area. Are going to be started up by Team WE. Here comes ThunderTalk over on the top side. He was going to get first move in mid lane. As you mentioned, the Weaver's Wall is available. If he used Ezreal, comes through doing a lot of damage. Saytab going to be shoved off toward his team's jungle, which means Grubs go over to Team WE.
All right, we take those. 3 Grubs, a team that's going to be able to split push a little bit easier, also taking that away from the Ahri and Gwen. Moving on through this side of the jungle, again, Karis having that Weaver's Wall can very easily cut off ThunderTalk. Can even send it to try to stop 1xN in his ultimate.
Comes his Pantheon ultimate in the middle of everybody. Taeyun already had to shift away. Now he's got a cleanse too. They're looking to peel back. Bullet time coming out, but it's not doing a darn thing. Saytab manages to find the charm onto Karis. Xiaowang Ren trying to stay alive over on the backside, but finally falls. Saytab, Karis still going at it, but Saytab has no dash charges left, and he really wants Karis, and he will not find him. A double kill for Monkey.
Stopped from walking in, not only between the ult from Karis with the Weaver's Wall, but then just watching Monkey with the Crescent Guard, stopping all of this.
He's getting that privilege of being a full level up, and he's looking to continue that pace and really exert his pressure over the map. Saytab is going to pop his ultimate once again as he's looking to win this 1v1, but he's going to find out real soon it ain't a 1v1 for much longer. Karis is still alive, and there is a seismic shove to buy enough time for Monkey to bail him out. Wherever they want after Saytab's hot start of going 2-0.
He's back?
Too much of an impact. Oh my goodness, they're going to make the play again. Karis with another good damage coming out. Still alive, he's on the wrong side of Hoya, but he does manage to survive, and the exhaust got burnt as well.
Setup around objectives have been really sloppy. Now, we're getting this Herald start. Saytab's on a flank.
All right, Hoya looking to get in. Saytab, Vampire just dealing with everybody else on ThunderTalk over on the side. Monkey using the Crescent Guard. Saytab goes in, goes out. Chunks out Karis, but Vampire says, no, you will not escape from me. He does get to the Blast Cone. Here's the bullet time over on the other side. Taeyun trying to do what he can to 1xN.
There's no mana.
The Ahri has gone down. Now it's a 4v4 as the health bars are getting very low. Monkey once in, gets to the back line. Xiaowang Ren goes down. Feather is low too. Vampire trying to stun up Hoya to make sure that Karis stays alive. And Team WE roll over ThunderTalk.
Full on ace. One person dies in that entire fight from the side of WE. It is 11-4, but he died in a side lane, and that has been a big problem for ThunderTalk, is being able to stay safe, win on sides, and Saytab not necessarily getting caught out. So they summon the Herald in mid. They now use one ultimate for Pantheon to get him in the top side, but they lost 2 turrets for this and didn't even get the kill on the Cube. So
you're really hanging your hat on Hoya for scaling here. I mean, you know, Gwen certainly does a lot when she gets these items and gets really fed, but 0, 2, and 1 very, very far away from that point.
Strategy, but also you think about how diverse some of his champions have been, and I love to see it. Monkey kind of rebuilding himself here in 2025, and that's the Otacon going over to WE.
Yeah, let's be honest. I think Monkey is the big reason why this team has surpassed the expectations that they've had in Group Ascent, these original expectations of them not doing anything.
You have this Ari ultimate coming on. You got a dragon spawning in a minute and a half's time. That'll be Soul for WE.
Yeah, I mean, there's really just nothing that ThunderTalk are able to do. Again, see if they're able to do so. Hoya was able to pick up his second item, Dasher's Tooth. He is going to teleport in. They're going to look for a flank play onto Karis here. They're trying to make a 5-man play, and he does get interrupted, and they are able to pick him off. Hold on, he's gone golden. Bullet time going to come through. Karis flashes over to the side, trying to make a play. Ends up going down, but they bought enough time for the rest of Team WE to show up, and ThunderTalk are on the wrong side of the tracks. Feather with a double knock-up coming through. Monkey trying to sustain. He gets exhausted. Seitab off on the side, getting taken down by Taeyun. Hoya burns away. 1XN dies. That is an ace for Team WE. This mean a new winning streak is in order off battery. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they win out the rest of the regular season. Maybe they win out once they get into play-ins. Who knows?
Still be able to play these fights however you can. And WE now, they're going to take Chemtech Soul. They're going to grab themselves the Baron. And now we should see how cleanly they can close out this game.
Judging by the last couple of fights, I imagine it'll be quite clean off battery, but we'll have to see if anybody's going to throw a wrench in the plans. Xiao Hongren throws a wrench into the plans, and he takes away the Baron.
Kills the Baron. I am going to be honest, Yanni. I think that might actually push us to Elder. Unless ThunderTalk die within the next 45 seconds, I think we're going to Elder.
You might be right, and all of a sudden, it becomes a burger flip. Xiao Hongren able to get that Baron? Who knows? Maybe he can get the Elder too. Hongren, pick up the seismic shoves. Karis uses that Weaver's wall, looking for a little bit extra damage. Hoya trying to hide, looking to do something here on Karis, but he gets stunned up, he gets knocked up, and he gets taken down. Vampire blocks the bullet time too, with the equalizer down for good measure, just to make sure that 1XN can't stay away.
Distance and damage increase when you are below 50% HP. That is already hard enough. And then you look, he has a Leandri, so he has more HP. He has a Zonia's and a Ceres. This guy is unkillable at this point from the Talia, unless he makes a huge error coming out from them. And
he got taken below half HP. Siege is still on here on the top side. CW uses ultimate to get away from Monkey, but Monkey just sustains through everything. Doesn't take a lick of damage. Down goes the Alistar. Down goes the inhibitor. Seitab has to lick his wounds at the base of the fountain as this minion wave begins to push in. Hoya trying to do what he can to clear it out, to force Team WE away, to try to buy some extra time for ThunderTalk. Team WE will rotate down onto the bottom inhibitor turret, take that one out too, take out that inhibitor, pillage everything. Maybe just try to end the game here.
Maybe. They've got 3 grubs. They've got another mini wave in bottom lane. If they can't do it then, there's another mid wave coming.
Through this wall, Pantheon going to be targeted out. Can't survive through all that. The first Nexus turret will fall. ThunderTalk has given up. Team WE roll over ThunderTalk here in game 1.
And they tried, you know, again, that early game from ThunderTalk gave us some hope.
Giga busted because of lane swaps,
lane
but
swaps,
now has really, thankfully, in my opinion, been taken down a peg. I really got tired of seeing him. Got a 1XN and Feather has not been very
and
clean.
Now the jungler's here!
Here he comes! Vampire gonna get up there, land the root onto Feather. Flash forced out from Feather. Monkey and Taeyun will chase him down, and it's first blood for Monkey.
Like, what were we expecting?
Didn't already call for the FF. I mean, it took 15 minutes and 20 seconds for game 1, but here in game 2, it looks like it might be a little bit quicker. Xiao Hongren trying to get in there. He will flash after Cube. So will Hoya. Cube, no flash left over, and the Wukong at least gets a kill. He does his Cassandre camp.
Bottom lane and get ready. He's going to be level 5 by the time this happens. And look at this play in the mid.
Oh man, that's MVP Vampire to you, baby. Seitab will flash away and will fall regardless. That's a big reason why this lane just does not work for these guys. And it's unfortunate because you expect them to be your cornerstone. This is something that you would expect them to be able to pilot quite well, and it's just not working.
Oh, Hoya gets it.
Yeah, he's going to be pulled all the way over. Good damage coming out from Cube. And the flashless Hoya will be pulled back. Cube will finish him off and get the solo bolo.
All right, well, at least it's some grass procs going over, but yeah, great job from the K'Sante, and this is exactly what I was worried about when I saw this.
It's Team WE looking to try and take control of mid here. Monkey showing up, forcing 1xN away. Vampire out of that EXP range, still going to be down at level 6. Karis walking up here, needing to disrupt these rubs. One has already gone over to ThunderTalk. One of them is going to reset, keeping this one aggroed. Hook does not land. Just the 1xN dash. Hoya going to try to big body his way in here.
All right.
Right now.
Way is behind. This is going to be the... Oh, they're just trying to make a play on a Satab.
Oh, no. Satab. They don't like you, bro. They said, no, listen, we have the better import. We're going to go right after Satab, knock him up. Monkey should be able to take him out, and does so.
Try to nickel and dime them. Let's take a cross map here. Even if we go down, we just got 3 plates on this top side. I think I'll take that if you are ThunderTalk. Oh, I think Cube actually just wins this. Oh, my God.
Now has that Rod of Ages. Just looks like maybe an opportunity to hot swap Hoya out of there. Monkey is going to hop over the wall.
Ooh.
The Rune Prison is there. Nice dodge out. Satab forced to flash away. Realm Warp means that Karis is going to be put right in a good spot, but under the turret, under the Aqua Prison with the knockup. Oh, big mistake by the Rise as he goes down, and Feather gets credit for that one.
Yeah, that recall still going through. And actually, picture in picture, Zion is just dead. All right. Okay, cool. I mean, this was really funny coming in from Karis, the fact that he's able to get it, but they're just trying to make sure that that first turret doesn't immediately go down there, especially with those 3 grubs. No flash. He will have his Cyclone coming up in 10 seconds. Can TT stall out long enough to get access back to this massive teamfight ultimate?
Hook goes down. They immediately target out this Wukong, and he will fall. Hoya tries to break up the fight, but can't really do much of anything. Spiraling Despair doesn't land either, as Monkey will finish off the Dragon.
Weird spot. You need to be able to find something with your ultimate. And now they're just going to be able to make this dive.
Yeah, Satab is just dead. There's not too much you can do. Yeah, sure. Monkey gets speared, but Aris is going to be the one to tank up the turret. The turret will fall. Oh, no. Hold on. The dogs end up dying. Those were not minions. Those were dogs.
Yep. They have more HP. They just tank up the turret a lot better. All right, WE, they try to force onto this bottom side. They did get the Dragon, and they will get some damage onto these outer structures, tier 1s. ThunderTalk, don't ever pull the trigger. They never try to find out an advantage onto Team WE, and now they don't even get to bother to contest around the Herald. So it'll be first start going over WE here at 16.5 minutes. Means that that'll be feats of strength completed. Hoya finally walks up to this. Little too late now coming in, and that I feel is most of how ThunderTalk plays a lot of their games, just a little too late.
And we are going to see a fight over Rift Herald, and ThunderTalk are the first ones there. Let's see if Team WE can fight their way in. Okay,
Sion is just... Okay.
Going down, the bubble lands, as well as Spiraling Despair. Rift Herald is secured, and Monkey's going to go way deeper, fakes him out. Burns that Cyclone, big Nami ultimate too, as well as Hoya knocking up too. Xiaohongren on the backside after getting all out, and his Cube is trying to do what he can. And Team WE, the rest of them are safe. Hoya's dead body looking to try to get some kills. It's burning a lot of flashes, but there's a turnaround. Karis doing
Taeyoon
finally getting in there. Big hook lands onto Satab as he goes down. Monkey now looking for the Wukong as he's going to run him down. Some monkey on monkey violence happening here as Wukong is able to flash away, but he goes and gets Monkey anyway. Taeyoon and Vampire, they see the low health bars, they're lusting after them, but they can't grab them.
Completely wiped this fight for Team WE, but that is the difference between a one fight and a much closer one here.
Yeah, it's classic Vampire. As Satab is dead. Again.
Well,
06 and 4. Very quickly, the Neferia, the Rise, going to get that one very easily. Xiaohongren going to ride this one into the turret, take that one out. Twitch chat showing up to the party. You are helping Team ThunderTalk.
Repositioning. Nice. Such a better spot coming on through for WE.
Nice. nice, and that puts Cube on the weak side of the pincer, which is exactly where you want him. Starting to run out of room here. Hoya with a big knockup. Vampire taking a lot of damage, but the knockup's going to come out. Here we go. Vampire already going down. Xiaohong Ren looking for more knockups there, but Cube is face tanking everybody, but so is Hoya. Satab looking for a little bit of damage on the way out. Harris and Taeyun relatively healthy, so is Monkey. After losing Vampire, they will give up the Dragon, so the stacking has been broken by ThunderTalk.
All right, let's go ThunderTalk. I had questions. I was doubting them. I did say I didn't want to see them contest for that Dragon. Who cares? Dragon doesn't care. It does not matter.
Yeah, they have the inside track. This is going to force action from WE. Mars going to try to get around to the side. It's only him. Karis, what are we doing? He goes golden. This is a really rough start to the fight. Monkey and Karis get out of there, but they're on the wrong side of the map right now. Vampire gets hit with a bubble. He's going to have to flash away. Cube trying to do what he can. Taeyun gets to the backside.
Oh my god, Taeyun!
Finds these priority targets. It's another LPL Kaisa experience. Triple kill for him. Xiaohong Ren, sure, you get the one kill on the backside, but Taeyun saving WE in this fight.
Oh my god, Karis, man, he is jeopardizing and making this game way too risky for my liking right now. Double Aqua Prison, gets his Seraphs, and even pops the Seeker's arm guard there, so he won't have this up and available. Can Xiaohong Ren find the steal? He has Smite, but it's complete Fog of War, and he steps back in. He's gonna get bursted out by this Kaisa.
Alright, he's playing carefully.
He's gonna get out.
To just give it up. Yep, so that'll be soul point for Team WE.
But look at how this fight is played. I mean, I know we're gonna probably see
this is disgusting.
Them starting up the Baron. Look at where their Fury is. They have no idea that this Baron is going on.
Remember all that earlier vision that they picked up off battery. A shotgun Baron coming out for ThunderTalk. Teleport going to be used. Oh, they pull off of it for a little bit. Baron has not reset yet. Just allowing a little bit of time for Monkey to get there. They have not gone back onto the Baron. They let the Baron reset. Satab over on the side has gone golden, and you know he's going to go down. Karis is trying desperately to escape. Taeyun, over on the front line, takes quite a bit of damage. I cannot believe that they got a kill, and this Baron...
oh my god!
The Baron didn't fully reset! What the heck happened? They take the Baron anyway! And now Hoya is going to be the target, down to below half HP. Cube.
Look at the teleport! Oh my god, Karis!
No! Oh, he's gonna do it again, but he just picked up Azonius the missed time on the bubble. Karis immediately gets out, immediately goes golden, and Team WE run over the rest of that fight. Hoya gets all out, and it feels like he's healing, but he can't heal that much. He will die, and Feather will be the only one to wear purple.
By hook or by crook, ThunderTalk are getting that Baron. They say, look, if there's one thing in the series you're not allowed to have, you can have our Nexus, you can have our structures, hell, you can even take some of our kills, but you are not taking Baron against us here in this series. Another Baron goes over. I think that they were just way too tanky from WE, and since none of them are focusing the Baron, Cube and the rest of the team are able to find themselves to keep this Baron still entangled. More turrets fall for ThunderTalk. More gold starts to mount for WE. A lot of you of this series, but if there's ever a time for you to be able to save your team, it has to be now.
He's able to dash away to make sure he doesn't immediately get blown up. Goes back in, secures the red first team. Monkey down to about half HP. Remember, there's still good damage on the side of ThunderTalk. Hook immediately lands onto Satab. He's got to go golden, but everybody on Team WE scatters, and it's going to be Vampire, the one who's getting picked up. Karis trying to do as much damage as he can. Monkey down to half HP, but can they buy time for the Dragon to actually be done? Taeyun is on the wrong side of the wall, just trying to land some of these W's through.
1xN, what are you doing?
Karis. And we get into the backside. There we go. A lot of damage coming down. Smiling Despair. And Taeyun gets into the middle of the fight. And it's time to dance, baby. Big Aqua person, but Taeyun goes golden. Xiaohong Ren trying to get away. And Taeyun just untouched pretty much throughout this fight, ripping the key members of ThunderTalk to pieces. Xiaohong Ren goes back in, and sure, he kills Monkey. But Karis and Taeyun, the products from the LCK, reign supreme on the Rift, and they will take the Mountain Soul for Team WE.
Okay, Vampire says, look, I've had too many good games in a row. Gonna do a lot of damage and be very difficult to take down here. A Mountain Soul on top of that, so if it was already difficult to kill Cube and Monkey and everybody, clutchest player still might be Jackie Love, might be Hope, depends on the game. But we'll see. Getting started up around this Baron. They now know that Vampire is on this side, so he's gonna have to reconnect with the rest of his team. And I'm watching right now, Cube trying to muscle his way in. They still have this Chorus ultimate.
This Hoya hook does not land on anybody. Vampire gets rooted up, the calling as well. He's in big trouble. He's going to land the knockup onto Satab. Satab's going to go in the middle of the fight. Monkey taking a lot of damage, but Satab completely cut off and he goes down, and they just can't chew through Cube. Now they're going to turn their sights onto Hoya, and Monkey's going to hop in, and they're going to take him out too. And Sion's dead body will just hit a couple of minions.
Well, look, they made the pick on a Vampire, but now you've lost 2 members. It'll be Baron going over to WE, and gotta watch how they close this one out. It has been fight after fight loss here for ThunderTalk. It has not felt like they've been very competitive so far. Make this even, but the backline is just, I don't know how else to say it, but useless, man. Like, 1XN does not deal damage. Satab is literally in the gutter right now on this wave. Almost 6,000 gold down at 37 minutes.
1XN cannot escape the dogs. The Hounds of Justice take him down as Monkey and the rest of Team WE are leaving the base in tatters. Chorus is going to back, and he's going to TP right back in as the siege is on. Bubble onto Cube as well, spiraling despair, but it just doesn't do a damn thing at this point off battery. Hoya is the one who gets hooked. His ultimate's going to come through. The tidal wave does too. Zhao Hongren trying to get away as the first Nexus turret will fall. He's got to deal with Cube. They're going to get onto Vampire. Monkey is there. Taeyun's got more shields than damage actually being dealt to him. And that will do it. The second Nexus turret will fall. And Team WE complete a 2-0 sweep of ThunderTalk.
Now they go up to 6 and 10. They'll be able to maybe get one more kill. It's Hoya instead of Feather. But another 2-0 here for the side of Team WE. They break their 4-series losing streak.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.